A young couple, Margot and Tyler, travel to a coastal island to attend a dinner at a very exclusive restaurant. Everything seems fairly normal until the dinner is served, however. The guests soon find themselves in great danger as the head chef takes his dinner theater very seriously. This is the menu. The Menu is a dark horror comedy from Searchlight Pictures. Personally, I'm not a big fan of the name The Menu. I find it to be a bit bland and lacking flavor. For some reason, I just don't think it does the movie justice, but granted, my title would not be any better. My title being Lord Voldemort makes dinner for Princess Peach, Beast, and Sid the Sloth. This is why I don't make movies. But as I said, I don't think the title, The Menu, does the film any justice, because this is a remarkably entertaining, satirical, dark comedy. This film has a stellar cast, and giving the best performance in the film is Ralph Fiennes as the head chef. He delivers a rightfully creepy and engaging performance as this guy who takes what he does just a little too seriously. And that's another aspect I'll get into in a bit. Equally as good, as she almost always is Anya Taylor-Joy. I really enjoyed her character throughout the film. There's a lot more to her character, probably a lot more than you would expect. I also find her being so sour on the food oddly relatable, because if you ever been to a fancy restaurant before and just look at the food and go, what is this? What is this? Although, those chicken tacos didn't look bad though. I swear, this whole movie is a Binging with Babish episode in the making. Where Anya Taylor-Joy's character wasn't that big on the food, Nicholas Holt's character really dug it. And his performance was great too. His sheer obliviousness in some scenes was extremely funny to me. Plus, it's still always cool to see John Leguizamo. He plays a character that is almost exactly his life story, and he plays it extremely well, and I was very into it. This film is a dark satirical comedy, and it plays out almost like a dark Willy Wonka. Or just normal Willy Wonka, because Willy Wonka in general was pretty dark. Those kids died, right? Not in the Tim Burton version, but the Tim Burton version's for pussies. I adored the satirical aspect of this film. The chefs in the film take what they do so seriously. And in fact, the restaurant itself has a cult-like feel to it. It reminded me of the Purge Planet episode of Rick and Morty for some reason. The one with the guy who wanted criticisms on his book only to not like the criticisms. I don't exactly know why that's what came to my head with this film. I don't even watch Rick and Morty that much. But I think that's the best comparison I can think of. I don't know why, but seeing, snobs just get kicked down to size just a little bit, it's entertaining to me. I will say I wasn't feeling the ending to this film at all. I loved what they were doing. I thought it was going so well up until not what does happen, but what doesn't happen. Now, obviously, I'm not going to spoil the movie for you, but I definitely just got kind of lost when something happens, but then when something doesn't happen. I swear, no spoiler reviews are extremely hard to do, especially when one of my biggest complaints is definitely a spoiler, but I think when you watch the movie, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I will say, however, and this is absolutely a personal thing, this film needed a lot more of those water phone stinger sounds from Kitchen Nightmares. That would have been great. Aside from what I thought to be a pretty lackluster ending, I still think this was a very entertaining, dark, satirical comedy. And I can definitely recommend this film. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider hitting that like button, and if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell to be notified when my next review drops. Until next time, I'm Quentin Dunaway, hoping you will keep it cinematic.